All right, man. So
we're going to turn it back over to Coney right here. He's going to introduce the next match for you guys. Keep it locked.
Up next, we have our losers semifinals match against two men who are looking for a rematch against the man who put them into losers, Abadango. Please welcome PG ESAM and NRG Nairo.
All right, and smart stuff by Coney. They just kind of announced them together because you knew Nairo wasn't going to wait for a single introduction.
Nairo ain't got time to wait. I'm in there, and I'm ready to go.
Appreciate everybody who's been tuned in. Hope you've enjoyed the commentary. It's always a pleasure to bring it to you with my road dog, TK. And, of course, these matches have just been incredible. One of the best Smash 4 top 8s thus far in the game's history, if you're really to ask me, man. But it's not over yet, man. We got semis right here.
Even with that, man, even with that, like, it's just like we for all the love that you guys show us on Twitter, like every tournament, like we really do appreciate that.
Yes.
You know, positive words go a long way because often in the Smash community, a lot of negativity goes way more noticed than positivity. So anytime positive words are said, I like to try to highlight it to show that, yeah, you know, we as the Smash community are just as positive.
No doubt about it, man.
You know, we try. So
we
anyway,
have a lot of appreciation for you guys and admiration at that. So thank you for tuning in. As always, a pleasure to cast for you guys. Losers semifinals right now, guys. As TK said, one of these guys going to get an opportunity against Abadango, send him to the loser bracket, both chomping at that bit. You got to imagine. For Nairo, though, got to be feeling pretty confident here, facing, you know, elimination in his quarterfinals match against Mr. E and able to bring it back courtesy of the Bowser. But we're not going to see the Bowser here, are we? We're going to see the DSS.
At least not right. At least not right.
At least not yet. You never quite know how a
know.
set's going to go. But, you know, for Nairo, undefeated versus ESAM.
I thought he lost to him in Smash.
I mean, not ESAM, excuse me. Undefeated. You know what? I was thinking of 0. My bad.
Yeah.
That was a flub on my part. My bad.
I'm pretty sure he beat him in Smash Con, not this year, but last year, the first Smash Con. And then, that was when Nairo really started to decide to look into some secondaries.
Yeah,
he really doesn't like this matchup.
And, you know, his secondary is, you know, to be fair, as always, quite effective.
Yeah.
When it really comes down to it, man. And, you know,
all that For Glory training and soul taking has definitely paid off, man.
Yeah, I just remember the last time that these two, I saw them face off anyway, was at Genesis. And, man, it was crazy. Nairo actually starting off with the Dr. Mario. Of course, he used that to beat him at MLG. But then he found himself down, 2-0, and then just switched to ZSS and got the job done. So starting out with the ZSS, and it looks like it is paying off pretty well right now. Some good maneuverability. He's playing around him here, forcing ESAM to kind of come into him. Let's see how far he can take that. Nicely done by ESAM. Yes. He's going to get that stock off. Great retaliation. Not at all going to allow Nairo to pull ahead.
All right, now, man, I feel like this is just two fan favorites. You know, with ESAM playing as well as he is, you know, you definitely see the people wanting to see how far he's going to take this run. But then again, the people's champ basically for Smash 4 Nairo here just as well. You know, he's always going to be a fan favorite. I feel like it's going to be a long period of time for people playing, you know what, I'm really sick of that Nairo guy.
Nah, I mean, you watch his stream, this guy is a hell of a personality. And as demonstrated right there, a hell of a player taking care of ESAM. A modest one-stock match right there, only 38% on Nairo. Got to be feeling pretty good about that one. Zero Suit, you know, kind of let him down in those first two games against Mr. E. So to see him get that W right there, very, very clutch and very, very crucial. But we'll see what ESAM can do. Of course, been playing out of his mind this entire tournament. Has the counter pick advantage right now. Going to take it to FD.
Let's see how this works. I mean, that was a very dominant way that he ended up taking that one. Like, he just kind of showed, like, he lost that stock, but he never really lost the momentum. You know what I mean? He lost the stock, yeah, of course, sure, whatever. It's two stocks. You're gonna eventually lose one. But right after, I mean, that's just math. That's just math in the top line. You would like your opponent to lose. Well, you wouldn't like your opponent to take, but you would like to see a match where the opponent finally takes one if you're a spectator. Anyway, doesn't seem to matter too much right here. He's getting a lot more grabs than I'm used to seeing him get. Oh my God!
What a call out on that roll. And that's it. Nairo stock gone in an instant right there. Oh, that was nice. You know, traditionally you might be thinking, okay, he's going to go for that up B. Might not get the stock, but definitely going to get the damage. No, Nairo not settling for that. He wanted the stock, and so he took it. Good patience on his part. Waited for that that air dodge and punished accordingly.
It's the two-game mix-up, yo.
It is.
They're like, you know, if you hit someone enough times with up air, up B, eventually they're going to try to air dodge it, and then when they, oh my God. the Thunder Jolt, instead of going for the third jab to get that extra damage, very smart from ESAM.
The consistency from ESAM to really land those and put himself in that kind of position to just accumulate that kind of damage has just been so good. And, you know, of course, these two, you know, they faced off, you know, a couple weeks ago at Smash the Record. Obviously, as you alluded to, you know, not taking the most seriously due to the stage list, but still a big win for ESAM. And, of course, knowing that he is capable of beating Nairo regardless of the stage picks, man, that's just a good feeling coming into this. I think Nairo's feeling pretty good himself, especially after that first game. Of course, the second one kind of going the way of ESAM, I must say.
That was the reason why I didn't want to mention the win on Smash Con, because again, it did happen. But, you know, if we're talking about like you know, tournament with legal stages, the last time I remember him doing super well against him will always be Smash Con. You know, ESAM tore it up Smash Con 2015. Okay, so
nicely done, right there.
I feel like Nairo should have known that was coming though. ESAM literally stopped hitting buttons. He was just waiting for that grab, spot dodge up smash. Going to go ahead and take that right there.
And we mentioned, you know, we mentioned Smash the Record. You know, we put the win into context. But you know, I don't care what stage you're on.
A win's a win.
It's not going to make it that much easier against somebody of Nairo's caliber, right? If you ever watch this stream, you know, he'll get wonky with those stages as well, man. He's a well-rounded Smash, about as well-rounded as it gets. But ESAM showing, of course, he is far from a slouch, evening things up one apiece, and we're going to take it to Town and City for this third game.
Okay.
Already developed into an exciting set between those first two ones. See what Nairo can do here on his counter pick. Oh, ESAM catching him, and one up tilt as an anti-air, leading to about 40%.
So we are out here to game 3 right here, though. I feel like these games are almost dependent on how many grabs Nairo manages to get and what conversion he gets off of them, because he definitely got a decent amount of grabs last game, but he was not closing out those stocks like I'm used to seeing in Nairo fashion. So here we go. Nice pivot.
That was good.
Oh, and the pivot up B as well to get behind him.
All right, he's all right.
He wanted to send him the right way just in case that was going to take that stock. You know, if he DI'd that wrong, that could have been stock right there. But, you know, with all that practice that he probably gets from his brother. Or at least, you know, I don't know if they like still live together, but at the time, I'm sure they still play every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Riddle, you know, a tremendous zero suit himself. Obviously not quite at the caliber of Nairo, but, you know, terrific practice nonetheless. So I'm sure ESAM is comfortable with. Oh, okay, able to get his shield up and avoid that up B predicament. Nairo tried to put him in here. We got a close one throughout this first stock. Okay, game of chicken right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure, because right there in this situations like that, Nairo definitely could straight up throw out a throw right there with your opponent being so fast. And I think ESAM's reaction time just being so good. Like, look at him, he's waiting for it. He's waiting for that grab, and Nairo's just not giving it to him, but instead gets that roll instead. Ooh, we out here. Oh, good denial. Okay.
I'm not talking about the esports.
Not talking about the esports at all right there. We're talking about denial gameplay to not allow that man access back to the stage.
No, sir.
Good stuff.
Shouts to Mark.
Yeah, shouts to my man. You know.
Shouts to ESAM, though, showing up right now. Oh, no, Nairo pulling the trick. Oh, but now catches a little break right there. Drifting back to avoid that. Let's see what Nairo can do here. Nice. Putting the stilettos to work. And damn if they don't look good on her.
I'm saying, and so did that follow-up, you know. I feel like a lot of people would have expected the back air right there, but instead he goes for that rising forward air, gets both hits, and sends that man right off that stock. But ESAM coming right off that platform and firing right back. Wild up B right there. I mean, like,
it got him off his back, though.
I got him off his back. I thought maybe he thought he was off stage for a second, because I also, you know, the way you get dragged down by forward air, I would have thought he was off stage.
Sure.
Still worked out in his favor. Okay, nice pullback.
Nice.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and you could see it on his face. You know, he definitely was facing the wrong way on that one. That would have been such a huge, huge momentum swing for Nairo if he was able to land that grab. Could have very well ended the stock with a conversion into an up B, but nonetheless, ESAM going up 2-1 right here.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this, though, is not only does, like, basically, Nick Riddle plays both the characters that Nairo, like, if we're expecting to see at Bowser, you know, Nick Riddle has a Bowser too.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, there's a decent amount of practice that ESAM would have had. Yeah. So right now I'm thinking it's Doc, or he's going to stay ZSS and clutch it out. And we're going to stay ZSS and clutch it out, I think. Or maybe he's going to look at the stages first. We'll find out. I'm looking right now. All right, they're going to go back. He's going to keep the ZSS out here and go back to Town City. K-Sizzle, if you're watching, do you agree with this?
Of course, Kelvin very outspoken, and of course a great support system behind Nairo, as well as Paradin and all the Naifus out there, man. Always want to see their boy do well, but ESAM doing this one, more so for himself. A lot to prove right here. He's proven so much throughout this tournament, but looking to keep it going. One game away from extinguishing the energy known as Nairo right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that grab was looking pretty good. Waited a little too long with that charge up. That's going to knock him off stage here and continue this follow-up. Nice.
Oh, yeah, see, that's that problem. You see that right there where, like, the only option that ZSS might be able to use in that situation is either down tilt or a low angle forward tilt, because he went for the jab and ESAM was still like just laying down the ground too low. ESAM,
wow, that is insane right there, and such an early stock for ESAM here.
Nice, good weight.
Yep, gonna prompt Nairo to kind of go for some
Yes.
wonky, and wow, comes up in a major way. And I would, I can't pretend that's the first time I've ever seen something like that. Nairo, the comeback kid, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of rage on his side right now.
That was nuts. Well done there from Nairo. And now just as fast as I finish that sentence, that is just as fast as he finds himself back in the lead here.
Oh, this might be bad. This might be bad.
Oh, no!
My God.
Falling just a little bit short. The up B not enough to save Nairo. ESAM committing to going down there, just challenging him below the stage, and it pays off.
Yeah, I don't think he had a jump right there, so he had to immediately up B. He got pulled down with that back air after going for that tether grab, and just like that, there goes Nairo. We'll be taking 4th place here. Nothing to take away from that man. Did get the tweet from K-Sizzle saying he wanted to see that Bowser, though. so yeah, man, shout out to my man K-Sizzle.
Unfortunately, won't get the opportunity there. The last 2 meetings between ESAM and Nairo going the way of ESAM. Well done. And hey, you want to call it a fluke and smash the record. I think he just made it official here at UGC. Well done to him.
Never wanted it. Hold on, man.
So,
never called it a fluke.
No, I'm saying.
All right. Yeah, I was like, hold on, man. You about to get me cash in out here. Ready for like.
Not throwing a DC and Coney, man.
ESAM, do you allow this? Like,
No. I'm just saying, there's always those detractors and naysayers, but nothing to take away from Nairo. An incredible performance. So proud of that guy. He's one of my best friends, and see him out in 4th place. Good job to him, especially having to play through losers bracket. So,
yeah.
But ESAM continuing on.
And right now, we're probably going to go ahead and move